What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of not-so-indie games, we're going to be checking out Biomutant. I was going to be giving this one a pass, just because it's kind of, like, outside of my purview, and, like, normally I don't try to save space on the channel for games that don't really, like, need my help, but aside from that, I've gotten a lot of requests, like, loads and loads and loads of requests from people that want me to check out Biomutant, so I feel like the fairest way to do this is we'll use today's video as a little bit of an intro to the game, and I think that this is actually a really good candidate for something that I can play on stream, and we can do it a little bit longer there, and I can give you my thoughts as we run through. So anyways, Biomutant. If you wanted to get this game after watching this 25-30-minute impression video, you can check it out down below in the description. I'll have a link for you. You can find a link to the stream down there as well, along with my Discord. I will announce it before I go live. Let's dive on in. We've got limited time to play around with. I've got a feeling we got some serious exposition coming, and so we'll play it on medium difficulty, and we'll just get it rocking.
Encode your DNA.
All right, so we got to choose what breed we want to be. We can be a primal. So apparently primals have vitality, agility. It looks like they're actually pretty even on just about everything. We can be a dum-don. It looks like, let's see. Oh, well, I didn't want to, like, choose him. I just wanted to see if the stats would move around. So it looks like the Dum-Don is, let's see here. It looks like the Dum-Don is a little bit better at melee damage and a little bit better at health, but a little bit worse at energy regeneration. It looks like this guy is all about intellect and has a little bit more health, the Rex. We have the Hyla over here. I guess the Hyla looks like, what changed here? Looks like the Hyla is a little bit more health, a little bit more armor, a little bit less power. We've got the Fip. The Fip is all about intellect as well. He's kind of funny looking too. And then we've got the Murgle, I guess. And the Murgle looks like they're good at bartering, critical chance, loot chance, all that kind of stuff. Okay, I'll probably just go with the Primal because I like the sort of foxy look. All these other guys are looking a little bit busted except for the Rex. And so, like, maybe we'll just go for the Primal for right now.
Define your genetic structure.
My genetic structure, huh? Oh, it actually changes how my character looks. So if we go all intellect, we're kind of like cuter. Gotcha. Fair enough. So it looks like we can sort of just move things around and be center of the grid. I like the idea of like agility and like strength. So I'll probably go in that direction. Yeah, we'll probably go like somewhere like right. If we go all strength, we get all beefy looking. We get real skinny if we go that way. Okay. Does this even like truly matter? I bet it does, but what do these do down here? Is that like my elemental affinities? Doesn't look like they change it all no matter. Very, very painful character creator for our character. I'll probably go that route then. Yeah, it seems like an okay play. Yeah, we'll go like right there. And that'll make our move speed like quite a bit more generous. Cool. Confirm it. A genetic resilience. I think that we're going into a world called Biomutant, and so I feel like biohazard protection is a really good idea. Like, that feels solid to me. I'm not too worried about the other stuff. We'll split it even between heat and biohazard. My first style? What do you mean? Oh, like what I look like. I said fur style, not first style. Well, I kind of like, I dig that right there. I like that a lot. I also like that one. I'll probably go with that one right there, though. I think that's the one that jumped out at me. My first gut feeling was like, that one, that one, that one. We can pick our main color. Is that like the color of our gear? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, so we'll be like green, I think. I like hunter green. That's something that I've always really enjoyed. And then we can adjust that. There we go. That looks good.
Choose your detail color.
All right, my detail color. What's it changing around? Oh, like my secondary fur. Gotcha. I actually kind of liked it right where it was. I was okay with that. I didn't mind it too much. Okay, so we can be a different class right now. We can be a Deadeye. That's a gunman right there. A skillful rogue who's chosen a life outside the law. We've got the Commando, which is an operative. Oh, he got the bullet vest. He got the bullet bandolier right there.
Psy-freak.
Apparently, Psy-freaks are all about psionic powers and stuff. I get the feeling we're not going to be very good at that, though. The Saboteur is kind of dope.
Sentinel.
And then the Sentinel, what does he do? He protects a house, the dedications for the organization as a whole. Dude, I'm going with the Deadeye. Yeah, we're gonna be the Deadeye. All right, so here we are. We're inside the realm of the game.
Drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living.
Left or right?
But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Freedom and loyalty, dude. That's absolutely what we're doing.
Introduce myself. I'm the light and bright side of you, or your inner voice to be precise. An echo of balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Okay. A little cheery, but also kind of adorable. Are we, like, choosing the tone of our inner voice right now? Like, we can make it all rotten and disgusting and, like, coal-like, or we can, like, go with something, like, brighter and, like, higher ideals. Sure, why not?
More like you're being light-headed, if you ask me, but you'll come around, eventually.
But what comes around goes all the way back around. So, it's better to stick to your instincts. You can't fight what's in your nature.
In your nature, and here I was hoping we'd be all about natural selection, survival of the strongest, and so forth. If that's not instinct, then I don't know what is.
Ha! Natural selection is all about evolution and progress, and as soon as there's enough light, darkness will disappear.
Okay, so kind of a Disco Elysium feeling from that right there, where you're having, like, conversations inside your head. We'll go to the left-hand path. That sounds good.
Left can be right sometimes.
Yep. Left is right in this case because I chose it. What was that noise? Something bad's about to happen to me. It's okay. I look like a pretty tough character. I look pretty raw. Like, I feel like my character can handle himself. Like, if I went out to my back dumpster...
Death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others.
I'm going to say, if I went out to the back dumpster and this thing was digging around inside my trash looking for a meal, I'd probably leave him alone. I don't know, he's well armed, man.
Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
Ow. I rolled. Ooh. I got guns, bro. Ooh, I can do like little Matrixy thing. Ooh, okay. All right. I'm just gonna keep shooting at him until hopefully he dies. Oh, I can right-click to swing. Okay. Yeah, you can definitely do some John Woo stuff in here. Woo! I don't know if parrying's a good idea. I feel like parrying... This guy's a lot bigger than I am, dude. I feel like parrying is not going to work out. Ow. I was looking at the little tooltip. So, alt, middle click. Oh, it's right click, I guess. Okay. I'm just going to stay back. Dude, did I just split his weapon in twain? Oh, he got a bomb on his back, man. I don't think... Oh, this feels like...
This is not the time nor place to end this story.
Yeah, I think that's a good plan. I'm going through this little hole over here. Bye, giant monkey monster! It's kind of brave to be using an active sea mine as a flail. It represents a certain level of ballsiness that I'm not comfortable going up against. Was that the thing that, like... Oh, no. I was gonna say, was that the thing that killed my family? Little bit of XP for that action. I like it. Oh, this looks like the kind of place where spiders are gonna happen.
The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die.
Ah. Okay, apparently those are muckly gnats. Yeah, I'm just going all in on them, dude. What's the point in having all these pistols if I'm not going to gunslang them? Yeah, there we go. Gunslang them things. I'm going to get out real fast. Melee attacks feel like they could use a little bit more weight to them. Like in terms of like the impact that's being gleaned when you jump in and hit something. I think I killed one. Did it just like disappear? I'm just going to focus on guns for right now. Guns feel like they're working out for me. I seem to be faster than these dudes, so, like, why give up my advantage? There we go. Yeah, I'd like to see a little bit more impact on the melee weapons, like a little bit more clunk, a little bit more bang to them. Yeah, they do feel a little bit wispy. But other than that, it seems to be unfolding in a way that's predictable and reproducible. So those are dead? Can I loot them or anything? That's always my first question is, like, what can I loot? Looks like we can kind of, like, maybe... Okay, we can't smack the sack, okay? I get into a new environment, I'm like, you better find me a sack to smack, bro. I'm ready. But the game was like, no sacky smacking for you today, Splattercat. I will not indulge your wildest fantasies. Any, like, loot or anything around up here? I can double jump. Okay. Can't break that. I do think that there's, like, an opportunity here to make more breakable things inside the fight arenas and areas. What's that? It's giving me an electric module. Okay, so it's a weapon add-on. Attach it to your ranged weapon and give the extra damage type for as long as the ammo lasts. Okay, so we can add like some lightning on there. I could do that. Does it change like the appearance of the gun? Dude, that's such a big gun. That's such a beefy firearm. So we've got the Pew Pew Bospraka is the name of our gun. Fair enough. And it looks like I can actually rotate through my special ammo types as well. Maybe like swap them out for when I've got enemies that are resistant. Or it might just be a consumable. I'm not entirely too sure. We'll see what happens when this magazine runs out. Medical supply bag. I would love to no longer be wounded. A health patch. So we've got 50 health regen right there for 5 seconds. Yeah, take it. All right. And so apparently I can go to the quick menu. Ah, there you go. Okay, makes sense. We can go that way, or we can check this out. I want to check this out. What's in here? I want to break stuff so badly. I want to get my Fred Durst on out here and just wipe. Am I searching a toilet right now? Really? Apparently, I found a whole bunch of Xanax in a toilet, and because apparently my raccoon has a serious problem, that doesn't trigger any alarms whatsoever with regards to health and safety. We just accept that that's apparently where we get pills from now. So that's an energy pack right there. So we got energy regen and we got health regen. All right. Bad guys, you around here? Remember to parry enemy attacks. Oh, I don't believe in parrying. I want to see what happens when I run out of ammo. It looks like...
Evolution has its ways.
Oh, I didn't see the big guy coming. Okay, that was a mistake. I should have seen... Oh, that guy just shot me, too. How dare you, sir? Dude, that's a big beefer of a character. I don't know how I feel. Oh, God. Here, you die, please. You're just like a giant wall of meat that is in between me and my Rowenge against that little guy that just shot me with his little 38 special. All right, fallen enemies can often be looted. Okay, where's my loot at? Can I loot you? Or is it just the big dog that gets looted? Oh, we can loot this little guy. He's got dainty. Looks like some kind of food. Looks like someone got a little sushi roll. I'll take it. What do you have? He's got a dandy candy. Okay, I'll take that too. Let's see here. I would like to, yeah, use the dandy candy. Oh, that health came back with a quickness. Don't you just love it? It looks like we picked up some clink and some rubby. So Apparently metal and rubber, I guess, would be what those are. I do like the naming conventions for everything inside of the game. They do seem to be quite fanciful, and they lend an air of uniqueness to the game, I guess. We're not just like picking up scrap and rubber, you know. We're picking up rubby, and we're picking up dandy, you know, like, or it's kind of cool. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. I'm about to have something thrown at me, though. So I think it's probably a good idea for me to, like, leave.
One down.
Yeah, I don't think I'd like to be in front. Here, you eat all my bullets because you're big, and your bigness prevent. What? What? I was so far out of the way of that. AOE's why you gotta do your man so dirty on the internet. Oh, do all of those explode? I guess not. We've got an energy pack over here. Okay, I haven't really been using much energy, so. Another energy pack. All right. I do like the animations for picking up items and sort of like the inventories and whatnot. That's kind of cool. Some clink and some more rubby. Lots and lots of energy stimulants over here. Do those blow up, or is it only like the certain ones that blow up? Ah, it's the certain ones that blow up. Okay. Unsurprisingly, the red ones that tend to blow up. So I probably could have circumnavigated that entire fight if I had just unloaded on them a little bit earlier. Performance seems to be really, really good. I'm watching my CPU usage right now, and I'm keeping an eye on things because oftentimes recording and streaming are heavy on a game, and so like flaws in the game's overall kind of, I guess, polish and flaws in kind of the efficiency of the way the game runs itself tend to become apparent, especially when I'm recording in or streaming, but actually it's idling at very, very low CPU usage, so I assume that the game is probably GPU heavy looking at that, but then again, I'd have to take a look at my task manager to really ultimately know. Feels okay to me, though. Can I do anything with this truck over here? Doesn't look like it. I wonder if I can I jump that high? Can I get up on top of that? No. Okay, so there's no, like, grab and dangle type Prince of Persia thing that you can do on the edges of some of this stuff. I am an explorer, so I'm going to be checking, like, every single corner to see if I can find anything good. Oh, more baddies, huh? Some enemies carry shields. You got to break the shield with melee before you can deal damage. Okay. Oh, he's got little homies, though, too. Okay. There we go. Give me a little bit of heat on these cats. I'm gonna try to stay out of the way. There we go. Drop them real quick. Wait for my bullets to reload. Apparently, I have like infinite ammo, so this isn't really that big of a concern. I do like the slow animation. I do like the slow in the animation right there when you go through and dodge somebody. Oh, I walked right into that one. Yeah, there we go. Let's break that shield real fast, and then introduce you to Smith and wow, Smith and Wesson, and my face getting smashed off. Hey, we got an upgrade point. Nice. Defeating enemies and completing quests will give you XP. Leveling up raises an attribute by 10. You also get 1 point that you use to unlock Wung Fu and perks menus. Okay. I think we could probably do that. I'm gonna get my loot first though, because we got a little bit scuffed right there. So we got some more Percocet. It looks like we can salvage their weapons. I actually kind of like that when the weapon drops, you walk over, and like when you go over the top of it, it automatically breaks it and just puts it down into constituent parts. Let's take a look at our character real fast and see what kind of customization we can do. So when you level up, you can increase an attribute by 10. Pick which attribute you want to increase. So we've got like move speed, we've got melee damage. Do we have anything that like dictates range damage? It seems possible that range damage is just range damage. Let's go with some health and armor. I feel like that's a weak point for us right now. Like, we're getting hit for like 200 at a time. That means we can only really suffer like 6 hits at a time. And then we get upgrade points for perks. So Wung Fu, I'd like to be ranged. Yeah, ranged with guns. We've already got Feather Flight. Oh, you can do different stuff. Finish your melee chain by fan firing your gun. Okay, so we go in and then we dodge into the enemy with a strike, and then we unload. Okay, so we get, like, combos here. These are not, like, passives and stuff. This is actually increasing the way that it's increasing our variety in the way that we can approach and attack enemies. Okay. Let's go with Deadeye perks. Oh, I already used my upgrade point. Never mind. Okay, I don't think that's going to be So we dodge in, we swing, and then we fan it. Yep, that was pretty sick. I liked it. That time it did like a shotgun blast. There it is. Okay. All right, reload the old gun. Make sure the old cuete is all good to go, dude. Let's see here. We came from that way. Can we go through this door right here? Like, is that interactable? No, it's not interactable. Okay. I do like the movement animation. The movement animation looks really, really good.
There once was a rare sight.
An old world claw bar. Okay. Can I equip that? Like, do I have equipment and stuff? Ooh, I do. I have a gear menu. Okay. So, like, let's say that we've got, like, our image. So, the claw bar. What does the claw bar do for me? Rarity common. I thought maybe I could use it as a weapon. It doesn't look like the claw bar is a weapon. So maybe it allows us to get into areas that otherwise we weren't able to get into. We don't really have like a blurb or like a description here outside of when we first looted it. So instead of like sitting around staring at it, oh, it's going to let me get through the door over there. So it's like a progression item. All right, well, let's break down this bunker door and see how it goes. He didn't use the claw bar right there, so I'm actually... Is it a weapon?
Pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
Oh. Okay. Well, there you go. A problem solved. Oh, and I can also automatically... I can swap weapons from the 3 menu, too. Nice. Okay, well, down into the pipe we go, I guess.
Whoa. It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
It looks like it'll actually let me jump over that. I was going to say, there's definitely loot over here. And I am a loot hound. Free med kit. Nothing to complain about there. I'll always take a little bit of a handout from the game to help me out. I don't see anything that looks too special over here, but I'm going to guess we probably don't want to go down into the oil. That's probably a bad way to get ourselves started. My general feeling is, over the course of my life, that animals covered in oil are not bueno.
Orcs produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you.
Okay. Looks like I made it out of that one without too many problems. Just kind of mag dump right there real fast. And then we'll decide what we want to do. Yeah, it really is a shame that there's not more impact to the melee weapons. Sincerely, like, because everything else feels so well put together that, like, it keeps throwing me for a loop that the melee attacks don't really hit that hard. And they don't really have, like, a thud that belies, like, a heavy hit. But I guess we are like a raccoon with a sword, so maybe a raccoon wouldn't hit that hard. All right, so you can use bio-blobs to unlock special powers. Okay. Well, got a couple bio points. Can I break that thing right there? Doesn't look like I can. I don't see anything else in the room, so I think we're all right. Ah, there's a treasure chest over there. Well, we got to go for that then. Yep, we got to go for that. Like, that's like the essence of being an explorer-style player on the overall Skinner box diagram, dude. A health patch. Very nice. It looks like we sort of regenerate a little bit after. Is there fall damp? Oh, I can wall run? Oh, you can actually, like, grab the wall and launch off of it, too. Okay, so there's like a little bit of a parkour system in here, too. I'll take it. All right, down we go. Hello? Anyone around who would like to meet my pistols? Anyone? Pistols? An intimate meeting? The barrel? Your butt cleft? No? Okay. No takers.
Built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
Okay. You found a puzzle. They're scattered around the world. Some open paths, others feature rewards. To switch which node is selected, do W and S. To rotate, press Q and E. And then this is the number of rotations you have left. The higher your intellect, the more moves you get. Okay. Okay. There we go. I got it on the last move. I lost a couple moves there on accident because I was fiddling with the controls trying to figure out how to swap between the dials. Like, I didn't know if I should click or like what.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago. But it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Do I get treasure or anything? I sat through your presentation. Where's my timeshare? That's normally how this works. I sit through presentation, you give timeshare. Alright, well, let's continue on down these old dusty stalker-esque... Oh no, dude.
Spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door.
I don't care about that. I'm a trash panda, bro.
Warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door.
All right. I think we're on it right here. And it looks like we got, maybe I should put some more points into intellect, dude. I get the feeling that my low intellect and also my real-life low intellect is going to mean that I'm going to need some extra generous moves. It's the feeling that I'm getting. What happens if we fail, actually? I probably should have failed on purpose just to see what happens. Perfectly countering an enemy stuns them. A stunned enemy has stars above their head. If you if you parry an enemy, you can launch them into the air.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out.
The wheeled one? Fair enough. To war!
One at half his health.
Oh, I didn't see his attack right there. Oh, God. Let's maybe not
Switched off the lights.
shoot the guy in the wheelchair on accident.
That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
Oh, great and powerful wheeled
This
one.
sort never know what's good for them.
Got plank and I got clink. And it looks like I got some pollen. Okay. Anything else sitting around here that looks sexy? I do like the bigger battles. That bigger battle was really, really fun. I hope there's more of those. It doesn't look like I can climb the rope just yet, so I think that's probably like a future objective. We do have some pills right there, though. Pills here! All right.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true.
Kotuvun ko kumlunkunu.
The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad.
Tuloya, koto lola, taimis.
The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past.
Yavofo lola, ofo tuloya, koto lola.
It's a scar you're covering under that eye patch, isn't it? But he would have recognized you anyways. You look exactly like your Muma.
Yavofo lola, ofo kotuvun popotowe.
There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end.
Koibe, okorfabe, ayamu aya.
He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have.
Ko boboye boy.
It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land.
E bazo do bubu bugoye.
After the old village was destroyed and you disappeared, a struggle between the families erupted, and over time, the disciples turned against each other.
Balu buduluaka nuka nuburak.
Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
Okay. So now that we're out of that portion, I think this is a good spot to stop. I mean, the real thing that's sticking out to me is I feel like they're doing a good job with, like, the emergent narrative, and, like, the narration is very fable-esque. That's kind of what it reminds me of. So they're doing a really good job sort of dispensing the narrative and, like, the design information. The real thing that I think is going to hang this game up is that the combat feels really, really weightless when it comes to melee. Like, a lot of people are going to choose to play melee, and the melee, both getting hit and also dealing out hits, feel very, very floaty and lightweight and unsatisfying, which is strange because they've got the tuning on the firearms right. Like, the guns feel really, really good. And so anyways, I got a feeling this game is going to get dinged pretty heavy on that. I'll probably stream it, though, so feel free to join me over at Twitch TV so we can get a little bit further on in and see what the game's got going on. My name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of not-so-indie games, and I'll see y'all next time with something hot and fresh off the indie skillet. Bye, everybody.